What's up everyone, my name is Josh and this is Josh Unbox, and welcome back to the Daily Grind, a video series in which I talk about particular cards, play, strategy, news, and how it affects the overall sports card market. In other words, I'm just trying to find a way to help us navigate through the craziness that is the sports card world today, as well as to help us make much more sound purchasing and selling decisions. And today I kind of wanted to bring the discussion back into football, as that football market is starting to heat up just a little bit. Now I know other content creators have already talked about the topic of football and buying into football offseason and how it's starting to heat up. However, I think I want to use this opportunity to kind of talk through areas of opportunity, because I know in one of my older videos I talked about, as a market heats up, that's kind of my cue to kind of be cautious and kind of not look so much into what's hot, but look for opportunities within that hot market. So I'll tell you right now, the 2020 draft class, guys like Herbert, Burrow, Tua, I'm not buying any of them. And the main reason is because product is still coming out for this 2020 draft class. And when product continuously comes out, there's really no room for it to breathe. There's no room for it to dip. So if you were to look at charts of their cards, you don't see much of a dip on those types of players, because Select just came out earlier this week, and there's still hype and excitement and demand for these types of players in their cards. So for me, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to stay away from that and just focus on something else. So like, I want to say about a month and a half ago, I talked about 3 quarterbacks that I was looking into: Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Kyler Murray. And at the time of that video, I felt that Kyler Murray had the most room to grow between the 3. And back then, yes, I bought some Kyler Murray cards. I even bought some Lamar Jackson cards, but I kind of stayed away from Josh Allen because of the fact that the prices of his cards were still, a little high. And for me, it's hard for me to justify buying his cards at that price, where I felt like there's not as much room to grow versus what Lamar Jackson had and what Kyler Murray had. Now, the whole script has flipped for me, and now I'm not focusing so much on Kyler, I'm focusing more on Lamar, because I feel that at this current time, Lamar Jackson has a lot more room to grow versus Kyler. So that's one area that I'm kind of looking at. Another area I'm trying to look at within this hot football market that's about to heat up is within established stars. I made a video, I think a couple of days ago, about finding value in non-rookie cards of established players. And I'm looking at Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, right? And in particular, I'm looking at their mid-year cards, especially cards that, if they have refractors, if they have, prisms, different colored parallels, numbered cards. I think there's plenty of opportunity for those types of players. Now, the reason why is because not a lot of attention are focused onto those middle year cards. And like, who wants to buy a 5th year Russell Wilson card? Who wants to buy a 5th year Aaron Rodgers card? Who wants to buy a 5th year Tom Brady card? Not many people, because it's not as sexy as buying optic hollow Justin Herbert or select field level silver of Josh Allen. Like, those types of cards are more sexier than buying a select field level silver of Tom Brady, of Aaron Rodgers, of Russell Wilson. It's not as sexy as that. Obviously rookie cards are the huge draw, but there's still value to be had in these other cards of these established players. Sure, the upside isn't as high as if you were to buy these younger rookie guys, but I feel that there's still value to be had, and it's all about trying to find value. So yeah, a really short video today, just talking about certain areas that I feel like I'm going to be looking into. So as this current football market is heating up, I'm going to be looking at Lamar Jackson. I'm going to be looking at those middle year cards of Brady, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, especially like their refractor type cards, their select silver cards, prism silver cards, optic hollows, numbered cards, colored parallels. I think those cards have plenty of opportunity, especially when these guys start playing well. Tried and true. They're always in the hunt. They're always in the mix. So I feel that it's just a matter of time before demand shifts to those. And I think especially greats and future Hall of Famers, I think this is a good time to buy into their cards. So hopefully you guys found some value in this. If you guys did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. And with that being said, my name is Josh, and I'll see you guys in the next video later.